have an incredible story for you as we're going to need to prop all the books up here. We do have Steve Cannon joining us, and he had a journey that you're going to be talking about for days on end, possibly 40 days, because that's how long his journey took him to do a lap around Lake Michigan. That is a long way.
Just one lap.
Just one lap, though.
Just one lap.
You got done. You said that's enough.
Just one lap.
No,
we could start anywhere.
Let's start off the top. You're an athletic person. You didn't just wake up one day and be like, I'm going to go do this.
You know, it's funny, and it talks about it in the book. I ran my first 5K in Colorado Springs, Manitou Springs, when I was 28.
Oh, wow.
And I had just moved there, and it was just to meet girls. I mean, it was just to meet people, have social interaction. So no, I didn't run in high school, college, unless it was from the bar to get home or something like that. No, I didn't come by it naturally, but I got the bug now.
Oh, okay. But you ride bikes and things like that,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you do things that are physically active.
Absolutely. Once I got the bug out there and started to see all the craziness and what everybody was doing, it fueled me, and then it just became a test to just see how far I could go and what kind of adventures and trouble I could get.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Mediapolis, Iowa. Mm-hmm. Go Bulldogs. So Southeast Iowa, went to college in Iowa City. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
So obviously big game coming up there. And graduated from there in the late 80s, and as I said, went to Colorado for a while. Got the adventure bug there, and I have a real estate business, although now I'm hoping I have a second book in the works, and so I'm hoping to do more and more of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, this book, by the way, you said you discovered something last night about this book that was pretty cool.
Oh, I get to brag a little.
Oh, you better brag a little.
I like it. So last night before going to bed early, because this is earlier than I'm used to getting up, I checked the Amazon hot new releases, and we're #1 in running and jogging, so that's pretty cool. Especially for a guy that got a 12 on his ACTs in English, that's, I might be the most successful
Stay
author.
in school, kids.
ever.
You never know what you can achieve in life.
Right.
So tell us about this adventure. What made you want to go around Lake Michigan?
That's a great question. A few years earlier, had ran across Iowa to raise money for people in the cancer fight, and that's what a lot of the thing about the book is I talk about it in the start, that this is kind of my payback for the lessons that I've been fortunate to learn from those people that are in that fight, and not having to deal with the disease myself. But I'm sure all of us here have people that are dealing with it. So you raise a few bucks doing that. I raised $3,500 running across the state of Iowa, and you can't go backwards, right? If you're going to continue to go, you got to go bigger. And so I have family in Chicago. I went to a place called Indiana Dunes, which is this incredible place on the southern end of Lake Michigan. Giant, huge sand dunes. You'd have no idea that anything like that would be there. And I was sitting there after running and just trashed and looking at the lake, and I was just like, wow. That is one damn big lake.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the way I'm wired, I thought, I wonder if anybody's ever run around it. And
Has anybody ever done it?
no, I'm the first and only person so far.
So what was your strategy of making it around Lake Michigan?
Well, the plan was, and again, kind of scholastically challenged. I didn't know, first of all, if you could even go around the lake, if it was landlocked or any of that kind of thing. So once I'd found that out, I'd found out it was about 1,040 miles. And when I'd run across Iowa, I'd averaged a marathon a day, so I wanted to see if I could do the same thing. So it just turned out 1,040 divided by 26 is 40 days. So the game plan was simple. It was, I'm not overly fast by any means. It was just let my body be the boss. And so I'd get up in the morning, I'd start running. When I was tired, I'd sleep, and hungry, it was kind of like the Forrest Gump rules, right? When you're tired, you sleep. When you're hungry, you eat. And when you got to go, you go.
Was there any one person or one event that motivated you to do this regarding the cancer at all?
In writing the book, and I didn't start out to write the book, it was just, some people will know the name Marshall Ulrich. He's the greatest adventure athlete that we have in the United States. He's 60-some years old. He, at age 57, ran across the United States, averaging like 60 miles a day.
Oh,
and he had told me, you should journal after you're done. It'll take you back and you'll remember things. And so in doing so, you know, my aunt had died when I was really young. She was in her early 30s. My sister was diagnosed not too long ago. And again, when I ran across Iowa, I did it to raise money just because I thought it would be harder to quit. You know, if you're doing it for a greater good, you probably can go a little further, that sort of thing, right? Yeah. And so what happened, though, is then, you know, when you're doing that, you're meeting these people who have a child dealing with it or those kind of things. And, man, it changed my life. You know, it just gave me a totally different perspective. You know, you give me a big hug when we come in here. You know, I hug more. I pay more attention to just these kind of meetings because you never know when your time's up.
Right.
And so, you know, that experience going across Iowa and those people I met is where it led to now what's pretty much going to be what I do the rest of my life as far as trying to raise money and pay that back.
Now, you know, there's people sitting at home watching this, or people who will read your book who like you, have never run before.
Yeah.
And that this is going to motivate them. What advice do you have for people that kind of want to get into this, and not maybe for charity, hopefully for charity, but just to make themselves physically stronger, mentally stronger people?
I would just say, for anybody, the overlying message is just, if you think you can do it, you should do it. No matter where you are, you know, there's no telling where it'll take you. You know, when I ran that first 5K, if you would have shown me what my life was going to become, I would have told you we're crazy. I can remember finishing my first half marathon and thinking, pay me whatever you want, $1 million. Ain't no way I'm turning around and running 13 miles back. I couldn't even comprehend it. And so that's the thing, is you just start where you are, and whatever you want to do, you just do it, because if you believe you can do it up here, then you can. And so it's really just one step. You know, that first 5K, I thought I was going to die. I mean, I just, and each time you do that, you get a bigger vision of what's possible for yourself. You know, you finish a 5K, you think, oh, maybe I could do a 10K or whatever it is. You know, I think there's lessons in the book. The book is not, I mean, the run's a backdrop, but the book is really about everything I've learned about what people can accomplish. There were people in the book that'd come out to run with me that had run 4 miles, the furthest they'd ever run in their life. And we're chatting and we're going along, and, you know, we look down 4 hours later and this lady's run 18 miles with me.
Oh my goodness.
You know, and so you realize, like, you get the mind out of the way and give yourself the opportunity to do great things, and you can do it.
That's so true. I think the mind is
Speaking of
such
great
an important
things,
part.
a lot of people are watching right now saying, you know, something that's fascinating. I need to check out this book. And you've done something really neat too. You mentioned it's the #1 book on Amazon as of last night when you checked. But he's making an offer to the Great Day viewers. Really cool. Check this out. Regular Kindle price for this book is $6.99. But today, if you want to get it, go to our Great Day Facebook page. You can pick it up for $3.49.
Making deals.
Check
Making
that
deals.
out.
It's a great day deal this
Whoa.
morning, but talk about a great gift idea if you're wanting to inspire someone, just a great story, learn about a great Iowan we have right here with us on set. Talk about a great opportunity to do so by reading this book.
Well, maybe somebody's given a Kindle for the holidays and just load it up with this book.
It's great. And if you want the paperback, we also, if you buy it, you are eligible for a 99-cent Kindle in addition to it. So you can buy one, give one. So
cool.
Amazon's got it wired.
Oh, they got it all taken care of.
They got it all taken care of.
Wonderful.
So what's the next adventure in your life?
I'm not quite ready to uncork it because it's considerably bigger than what this one is, and so.
But it is in the works.
It is in the works. It is in the works. So hopefully you guys would have me back, and maybe we should announce it right here.
We would love
if you
to
come
do
back,
that.
we'll let you do that.
I love it.
If you bring donuts, you can bring back.
You can bring back donuts.
back.
Anytime.
Merry Christmas to you.
Same to you, my man.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.